This is Nick with Build Brothers Roofing. Started my digital inspection at 2610 Richland Street. We're on a flat roof. This is torched down modified bitumen roofing material. We got some solar on this roof. Homeowner claims that this roof is only about 8 years old. I want to point a few things out that either one, mean that the roof is a lot older than that, or two, just means that it was not installed properly. So right off the bat, right when I get on this roof, we can see how loose this material is. So everything is coming up on the drip edge. It's no longer adhering to the drip edge. That is the first sign that it was either not installed properly or it's gone past its life expectancy. I don't see a whole lot of bleed out on these seams, so I'm going to go with the fact that the roof was not installed properly to begin with. We got a bunch of solar panels on this roof with brackets that are just lag bolted into the material itself. This is not waterproof whatsoever. Essentially what this install is hoping is that the mastic that was used underneath these clamps is going to be waterproofing the system, and that is absolutely 100% not the situation. These need to either have pipe boot flashings or this needs to be ballasted, but the current situation is a recipe for disaster, and this install is going to leak no matter what on this roof. We had a big leak coming from this area. You can see that all the penetrations are not sealed properly as well. Water's getting underneath each and every one of these pipes whenever it rains. We got a lot of granule loss on this product too, so you can see all these granules that are accumulating in the gutter itself. You can also see these dark areas, so that's where a lot of these granules are washing off from. So we can come out, we can try to seal as many of these penetrations off as possible. We can try to reseal some of these penetrations on the solar as well, but those are always just going to be very, very temporary fix. Unfortunately, this roof is going to continue to leak throughout every time it rains because it just was not installed properly. You can see again all the granules that have been accumulating in these gutters. This is all from the roofing material itself. And so what happens is as this material ages, the oils will evaporate, those granules start to deplete, and they run off every time it rains. So that's what we're dealing with right now. Ideally, what I would like the homeowner to do is to get rid of this roofing material. We can upgrade it to a TPO roofing material, which is more of a commercial grade product. It does a really good job of obviously waterproofing. It's going to turn this entire roof plane into one singular membrane. Does a great job of withstanding any kind of ponding water. There's not a whole lot of ponding that goes on this roof, but the more waterproof a flat roof can be, the better, obviously. And then it also does a really good job of reflecting heat, and so it's going to cool down this house a bunch. As far as these solar panels go, we're going to need to remove these and reinstall them, and we can either reinstall them with proper boot flashing, or we can go with a ballasted system so that we're not actually penetrating the roof. Ideally, a ballasted system might be the way to go, but I'll have that discussion with the homeowner, see what they want to do. But for now, if the homeowner wants, we can come out, we can do some temporary repairs on this roof. But unfortunately, the way that this roof was installed, the workmanship that was used on this roof is no longer going to keep this roof waterproof. So they need to be proactive when it comes to fixing this, or else they're going to be dealing with a bunch of leaks in the future. That's it for my inspection.